right, Isabella Keller here, winner here today, 16:08, I think, or 16:18, sorry. Or no, 16:08. My bad, 16:08. I'm just shocked. Not really, but let's just talk about it here. Describe the race here today.
Yeah, I was feeling pretty good coming into today. I was hoping for a pretty fast time. Wasn't really sure exactly what I was shooting for, but didn't want to set expectations too high and then be too disappointed after. So just trying to be happy with whatever I can get, but pretty happy with this outcome. And then at the beginning, there were just some girls like St. Ignatius and a few other girls that went out kind of quick. So I didn't really feel too comfortable going out too quick. So I just kind of tried to stay up there with them close enough, and then tried to make my move somewhere around the 1.5 miles, and then just tried to kind of push from there.
Yeah, talk about the decision to race here today, because this isn't, you or your sister haven't raced at Detweiler mid-season. The first time you guys come here has always been the state meet.
Yeah.
So just talk about that, and did the cow trip kind of make that decision a little bit easier, or yeah?
Usually my coach and my parents are a little skeptical of just coming to races here. That's not the state meet. They just don't want it to ruin the atmosphere and like the specialness of the state meet. Mm-hmm. But I knew that this is a good course to try to do really well at, and so I just wanted to see if I could try to get a fast time, maybe twice this year instead of just having one chance at state. And I knew at cow chip that I did pretty well, and that's a really tough course, so I knew whatever I did there, I'd be able to go faster here. And so I just told my parents and my coach, I was really excited with what I did, and I wanted to try to go to meet. Maybe there was a little bit more competition than where I go around in my area, so I just kind of tried to persuade them to let me come here. So I was pretty excited to get to come here, yeah.
Yeah, fastest time that you've ever ran at Detweiler, right? Even faster than freshman year. That has to be exciting right now. I know last year was, there was some hard times last year, to say the least. So just talk about that. Getting through all of that, you win the title in the 3200 track, but I feel like this might be a little bit special, just in terms of that comeback process from what you had to deal with last year, right?
Yeah, so I wasn't able to run at all until the first week of May, which was only about 3.5 weeks before state track, due to my knee injury, which I was out for 3.5 months of no running at all. So it was a little tough. I wasn't sure what I was going to be able to do in track, but then I was actually really surprised myself being able to come back and win the 2 mile. And then ever since then, my knee's been doing really well, so I'm just very grateful to God that, He answered my prayers and I'm able to be healthy right now, which is just one of my biggest, things to be grateful for, just to be healthy, and hopefully the success will come with that. So ever since May, I've been pretty consistent, and so I knew my fitness maybe wouldn't be as high as it could have been if I was able to train all the way from February into May, whereas I had to take off 3 months. But I'm pretty happy with where my fitness is at right now in the season, just after not being able to run a ton. So yeah. I'm just hoping to build some more fitness from here.
Yeah. Last question. It's going to be very fun this year at the state meet. I know you're probably excited.
I'm very
of course,
excited.
you get to race Kate you multiple times throughout the year. We know that. But you're going to be able to race Sonny Weber this year in the 1A classification. Just talk about that, how cool that is. I mean, it's going to be a highly contested race. A lot of people are excited for it. So just talk about how you are feeling going into the season about that.
Yeah, I'm just really excited for the 1A race at state and everything. Just there's some great girls. I mean, definitely the best in the state in 1A, and obviously 2A and 3A have really great girls too. But I think 1A is just going to be a really loaded race. So I'm really excited to have a good race, and I think it'll push all of us just to be better. And I'm just hoping, that all of us girls can do really well for ourselves and just have fun.
Awesome. Hey, congratulations.
Thank you.
Good luck to you the rest of the season.
Thank you.